Almost spring, officially. Spring arrives this week, officially. So this is our last. This is our last coffee meeting on a Monday morning. What's going on, Alice, AK? What's going on over here? I've got YouTube over here. I've got Instagram over here. Once I find a third device, then we can go live from TikTok as well, and that will be a massacre. TikTok is really a mess. Anyway, this is our last Monday coffee meeting of winter. Happy St. Patty's. You know? Hello from Iowa. Hello from New York. Good morning, Linda. Still haven't done TikTok. Well, it's largely a generational thing too. But it's also I don't know, man. It's a mess. Let's see. Working on my corned beef right now. Good. Fantastic. Top of the morning to you. I'll play Irish today. Hello from St. Louis. Hey, Kelly. I iced the Quite Frankly Elevation Blend coffee again. You know I gotta give this away. We're giving more of this stuff away this week. As you all know, my favorite bag on the planet. Let's see. Did you see that Trump just voided all of Biden's pardons due to the auto pen issue? I was reading something about it, and that's actually what I wanted to ask you guys about. Because tonight I don't have a guest tonight. I wanted to bring on Lauren Conlon tonight because there's some really incredible, disturbing shit going on again in Utah. I have those stories that we can read until she's back from vacation. I think we might be able to get her on next week. Even the Zells, Frank and Jim Zell defer to her when it comes to all the stuff that's going on in Utah right now. So there's that. But the auto pen thing, I mean, what a good way. What better way to describe what we all assumed and knew what was going on with that last click that was in the White House. Bake ziti on St. Patty's. Of course it was auto pen. If it wasn't something that was just going to be rubber stamped, then it was somebody forging. You know, forgeries. Just like the Wilson administration. Okay, I'll write this down. Auto pen. But again, what's the comment? We can read through the story just to put it out there. But what's the comment going to be? You know, I remember back when we were talking more and more about whether or not Barack Obama was ever eligible to be president. There's a lot of people wondering, well, does this mean that everything that he signed could be automatically voided because he never had authority? I don't know if we're ever going to get anything as sweeping. That's a big rat. So you want to talk about going into uncharted territory. But auto pen, if it's legislation, that's the whole thing. If it's legislation that came through the legislative branch and actually got to his desk, and you say it's a forgery or he didn't actually sign it, it was a stamp, that's one thing. I don't know the answer to that. But as far as like executive action, I mean, that's easily undone. What did you want to know? Let's see here. There's a show called Secrets of Polygamy, which told about the trafficking children there. You're talking about in Utah? I'm telling you, Utah is like a cult safe haven. See if Dilly can get you a Bongino interview. Linda, if that were possible, I think that right now would be the least likely time that that would happen, with Bongino going into the DOJ. So I don't know what to say about that. Hello, Tiffany, over there on Instagram. People showing up and hanging out. Showing up and hanging out. There were never snakes in Ireland. Blue Eyes, I think the snakes in Ireland is a reference to the Druids, my friend. The Druids. Yes, Amethyst. Amethyst got it. But you're telling me that there's not one garter snake in Ireland? That St. Patrick wasn't like, get the hell out of here. Garter snakes freak me out. We don't have a lot of snakes where I am over here in Westchester. Oh, it's reverse for you, John? No? Says on? Well, that's weird. Is there a way? Why does this flip the image? Well, I guess I'm on today. Whenever I'm doing any kind of outside work, there's always a garter snake waiting somewhere. I don't understand how the hell the snake gets up onto my garage roof. How does it get onto my garage roof? How's that little damn thing get up there when I'm clearing all the ivy off of my garage roof? And all of a sudden there's this coiled up snake. It's like, what the hell? What are you doing up here? No, it's alive. It's alive. Snakes can climb. I guess it went up the ivy. That ivy is thick. I can see that happening. Oh, those little snakes, man, they're still dense. They are dense. Slip that onto the tip of a shovel, and I can still feel the weight of it. And then I just fling it. Catella. You know? I lived way too much of a suburban life. I needed a little bit of rural action going on there because, garter snakes, that's like exotic. The things that some of you guys live with, a garter snake is exotic to me. I think I was a little bit too sheltered. By the way, I jacked up my iced coffee with Keto Brainz. Everybody's loving it. Everybody's loving it. I'm happy that everybody in the audience, I sent out hundreds and hundreds of samples to sponsors and new sponsors, and we have the Frankly promo code for 20% off. The link is in the description and all that. I'm happy everybody's liking it. It's changing the way that you garden. Garter snakes are good. They eat pests in your garden. Yes. I was playing peekaboo with a garter snake last year. It was weird. So you got rattlers and copperheads, says Susan. Where are you out in, like, Southwest, Susan? I was playing peekaboo with a garter snake last year. I was in the driveway, garage, working out, and I saw this garter snake going along. I said, what the hell? And then it went behind my trash can, and I'm peeking around the corner, and this thing peeks out, and looked around, and I said, what are you doing? And it went, and so I'm talking to the snake. I'm talking to the snake, and it keeps peeking out at me, and then going back in. And that, I swear, yeah, Nikki's having a good laugh. I'm telling you, that happened like 3 or 4 times. There was some sort of a connection that I made. Oh, man. Can you imagine? Like, Who the hell's... Can you imagine being my next door neighbor? Who the hell's he talking to? Oh, the things you've seen me doing. But yeah. Let's see here. What else we have? Frank, do you have a regular... Where is it? Do you have a regular coffee maker? So I have a Ninja. I have a Ninja. So that makes it easy. I like it. And as far as my bean grinder, I don't know what the hell it is. I just got one off of Amazon. It was less than $20. And they last a long time. And they grind the beans well. I talk to myself in the yard all the time. My neighbors are hillbillies. I couldn't care less who they are anyway. Well, listen. Do you do espresso? I've never brewed espresso. I've never done it. I know it's not too hard. I mean, I don't have an espresso machine. But as far as just the ratio, I understand that you can do it without an espresso machine, but I've never done it. I've ordered many an espresso. Frank has a Nina that grinds his beans and makes his coffee. What's a Nina? So, oh, Ninja, yes. Well, the Ninja doesn't grind my beans, but still. Be wise as serpents and gentle as doves in the Bible, in the bubble, I was going to say. Makes me wonder what snakes know. Yes. Well, speaking of, I got most of my reading done for tonight's book club. On a book club month, we are really busy on Mondays. So tonight is going to be session 3 for The Big Fisherman, which is the prequel to The Robe, which we read last Easter. And I only got one chapter left. All I got to do is read that by 7 o'clock and I'll be all right. So we have 11 o'clock here. We have 11 o'clock here, 7 o'clock, which I'll be doing in Studio B. And then 9 o'clock, whatchamacallit? Yes, Joseph, do your homework. Chocolate covered beans. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I will say this, since you're bringing up coffee, then I want to get back to the news and stuff. I know that Paige at Coffee Revolution, who actually roasts the Quite Frankly Elevation blend, I know that she is going to be putting together a Mother's Day and Father's Day special again. You remember last year she gave away the coffee machines? But I think that this might be the last month that whenever you buy yourself some coffee, some Quite Frankly coffee, that they're going to be sending the chocolate covered beans home. Because anytime you buy something, Paige always sends stickers and chocolate covered espresso beans and stuff like that. But in a whatchamacallit, now I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
There is no coffee. It's iced.
I heard you saying.
No, it's iced. Well, nobody wanted iced coffee. Anyway, my mom stopped by for iced coffee. No, for hot coffee. That wasn't here. What the hell is he saying now? Shoot. Fuck. Oh, the coffee beans. They're going to start melting now. They're going to start melting en route. So this is the last month that she's going to be sending coffee with the chocolate beans. So that's all I wanted to say. That took like forever. All right, so we have the auto pen thing with Joe Biden. What else? Guys, throw things into the chat room. I'm putting it into my notes, and we'll see what all shakes out. Auto pen. I had this. reading the Epic Times. There are 8 ways to make St. Patrick's Day fun and memorable for children. Number 1, a pub crawl. Have you ever brought a child on a pub crawl? That would be good. Democrats' approval rating? What the hell's an approval rating for Democrats? Say nothing there. Watch Boondock Saints with the kids. I can't wait until I can watch Boondock Saints with Aurora one day. We're just getting to, I just told her this morning, I said, you know, Aurora, we got to watch Free Willy. Because she was playing with her little toy killer whale for a little bit. So we got to watch Free Willy soon. See, we still got a lot of stuff to do. It's 20% approval? I don't doubt it. 20% approval. Oh, they're pathetic. Aren't they fucking pathetic? They deserve it. They deserve it. And they're out of their minds, too, because whenever, you know, some drama club in Switzerland gets together for a protest or for a parade, and they're all dressed like, I don't know, they're protesting Donald Trump from thousands of miles away. Invariably, somebody on your For You tab on Twitter is going to say, look, the entire world thinks we're an embarrassment. Said, you're not even a majority opinion in your own country. What the hell are you talking about? Because somebody had a costume party? Somebody had a costume party in another country and they expressed some kind of dislike for Donald Trump. The whole world hates it. Get the hell. France? Oh, that's what we can do. France and wants the Statue of Liberty back? Good. Fucking take it. I don't even like that thing anyway. France, Statue of Liberty. You know what we should do? We should actually just melt it down for the copper. That's what I would say. We should melt it down for the copper, the melt value of the copper. Then we should do something. We should send them, out of all the copper that we can melt down, we should send 1 copper dildo back to them. Small one too. France Statue of Liberty. Should we melt down the Statue of Liberty, use it for something useful, and then just take a little chunk of the copper to send them back a tiny dildo? No? Send them a fake and keep the copper like we did with our pennies. Okay. We should turn Liberty Island into a statue garden. That's what it should be. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a century, you know? That's what I would like. Statue of Liberty, goodbye. But can you imagine you can replace the Statue of Liberty with almost like a soldier, a sentry? Like a Revolutionary War soldier, standing guard. I don't know. That seems a little almost like the Colossus of Rhodes. We need our own Colossus of Rhodes. Anyway, so some idiot in France wants the Statue of Liberty back. Yeah, where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put it? How about clean up Paris first? I never thought I would never want to go see France. But I'm sure I would still want to see its countryside. I'm sure there's a lot of great people out there that I'd love to shack up with in the country. Me, Lauren, and Aurora have, have a nice meal somewhere, some scenic areas, stay away from the cities, go to church on Sunday. That'd be great. Remember those 2 statues in Lord of the Rings? Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, we need something like that. Something like that. The statue would have 1 foot in New Jersey, 1 foot in Manhattan. It would be the most massive thing that the planet had ever seen. So, good morning, 509. Good morning. Steve Ellis, what's going on? Good morning. So, everybody's giving their opinions on what should be in place of the Statue of Liberty. So, there you have it. Ghostbusters 2. That's all I keep thinking about. Statue of Liberty coming alive after they spray that pink goo all over it. All right, let's see here. Uncovering the connection between an old Irish song and family mystery. Restoring the power of silence. I like this. In a world of constant noise, moments of quiet allow mental clarity and self-reflection. We should do a podcast one night where for 15 minutes, nobody says anything, including me. We just sit there together. And if anybody talks in the chat room, they get banned. Ding, another message. An incoming phone call, the blare of music over the radio, the roar of a jet passing overhead, a honking horn, an alarming headline. This is how we experience a world full of constant noise, fast-paced, fragmented, broken, interrupted. We're assaulted by sounds at all times of the day, from the moment we wake to the shrill pipe. Do you think that we could actually get the chat room to shut up for even 2 full minutes during a 7 o'clock broadcast? It would be impossible. It would not be possible. It wouldn't be possible. I think it would be an incredible achievement. But think about the achievement. Think about the achievement, though, because we have especially in YouTube, and I think YouTube has the best chat replay. You can actually watch the chat replay. We would be able to verify we did it. Nobody said anything for a minute. It's just not possible. But if there's a will, there's a way. Can we not just form a will? ENV says, let's try. It's not going to happen. Yeah, including me. I would be quiet for a whole minute. Let's try, people said. It's not going to happen. We can't ban the chatters because I don't want them to go away forever. Oh, man, that would be interesting. Especially if you have 1,000 people in one chat room, for everybody to be quiet, it'd be impossible. So, change the set. Oh, no, Doc Keck. See that slow mode or anything else that someone would F it up, said Velvet on Instagram. Oh, a lot more than just one someone would. A lot more than just one. Let's see here. Effed up farmer says, okay, I'll say it, boiled cabbage and corned beef. No good. I know I'm not alone. Boiled cabbage and corned beef. Well, we had the my grandparents used to prepare there's a boiled cabbage and spare ribs every once in a while. You want to talk about depression foods. So, you want to talk about depression foods. Cabbage was at the center of a lot of that. All right. When was the last time you flew a kite, Frank? I've never flown a kite. I've been around while a flight had been flown, but that's something I'd have to go down to the beach to be able to. I have to go down to the beach for a consistent wind to get that breeze off the Long Island Sound. but I would like to do it because Aurora's asked about it, so I put it on my to-do list. Actually, the last time I saw somebody fly a kite was my cousin Sherry in like 1992. People just don't do that around here. People just don't do that around here. We don't fly kites. Play frisbee. I would love to just have. I would love to have a. I would love to have a catch. I would love to have a catch. Man, I'll tell you, that's the one thing I miss. One of the top things I miss about coaching Little League is just being able to throw the ball. Just take a couple of the top players of the team, especially the pitchers, just work with the pitchers, just so that I can unload and just feel that smack of the leather. I miss that. I think the last time I had a proper catch with somebody, even for a couple of minutes, was in 2022. So I would love to have a catch way more than I want to fly a kite. Yes, Aurora has a couple of gloves. Before people knew what arm she threw with, no, I was not a pitcher. But I know how to teach pitching. Infielder, mostly. And then once it became time to start playing softball, I don't know. Second base is fine for me. First base, I can pick it at first. Then again, it's been a long time. I would love to just do infield, outfield. Get some ground balls. Shag some fly balls. That would be fun. If I went into if somebody put me into a game right now, I'd be nervous AF. Definitely not playing on the third base side of the field. No way in hell. Actually, not playing at the corners. It would either be second base or outfield right now, until I got some practice in. Nothing better. Missed having a catch, arguing buddies. You didn't see it curve? Oh, there would be no disputing the curve. Taught myself how to throw that curve. Good stuff. No fun. I was shortstop and third base. Wiccan. See, it takes a special kind of animal to play third base. I had quite a couple of friends. I had a couple of friends that just loved playing third base because they knew that they're going to get a lot of action, and they were insane. You get these hot shots all throughout the game. That's I played third base twice out of necessity. And boy, oh boy, I was playing back. I was playing back the whole time. I'm on the very, very edge of the infield. Yeah, Nikki, third base is a very crazy position. It's just that you get very hard hit balls coming your way often. Shortstop, you have a little bit more separation between you and the plate, but still they come at you pretty good. And that's just because there's so many more right-handed batters on a team than a lefty usually. But of course, when you're playing at first base and the lefty comes up, I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go. But that was so long ago. Feels like forever. Line drive to my right toe. Only time I played third. Frank, do you have any plans to have Judge Joe Brown back on anytime soon? I mean, I could I can get in touch with him and book him anytime. I don't know. Mainly, it's usually subject matter comes before the booking for me, in a lot of cases. No, the WD-40, it's the chair. The chair, it's not going to take any. I'm telling you, I know the squeaking. Somebody sat on it in a weird way and screwed it. Just screwed it up. Now I can't. I hate it. I have an extra chair downstairs because these came in sets of 2. I got 3 over here at the breakfast counter. So what I think I'm going to do is throw this damn thing out and put the other one together because I can't take it anymore. You know? I have a friend who's a high school umpire. He's been hit pretty hard by pitches and foul balls. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. As long as you got your cup, I would never I have a couple of friends who do umpire, and it always sounds cool because I used to have to pay umpires when I was coaching, especially when we were going out for summer league, and you're getting like $75 to $125 a game, and for a 6 inning game, little league, that's not that bad. Saturday afternoon, you do a couple of games. They're no more than like 90 minutes each, and you walk out of there with like $350. But then you, of course, forget about the month of July and August. You forget about those months where you're in full gear, and it is 95 degrees with no shade. That sucks. It always sounds like a good gig when you're considering signing up for it in February. Then you forget about, yeah. Okay, let's see. So I got Statue of Liberty here, approval ratings, auto pen. I'm going to do Utah just a little bit, maybe as a groundwork for what is going to be another correspondent appearance by Lauren Conlin in a couple of days, because Revolver had a big piece on what's going on out there. There's this fire chief story. I mean, it's sick. Again, cult, Mormon congregations in the middle of all of it, as of course. And yeah, I think that's good enough. So I just wanted to come on and say hello. We got a half hour in. Thanks again to not only Keto Brainz. What a privilege being able to finally get sponsored by somebody I use all the time, which goes great with your Quite Frankly Elevation Blend coffee. Wouldn't be a coffee meeting without. If you guys were here, I'd brew you. I'd make sure that I'd have the 30-cup coffee urn all brewed up, and everybody would have a little something. But maybe next time. Anyhow, not too long, just about 7 hours from now, we'll be together for the Monday night show. And hopefully many of you call in. We need weed, quite frankly, cannabis. I mean, I had a really great CBD sponsor. I wish they were around, because I love their pre-rolls, and that was really, really good stuff. Really nice to take down a pre-roll every once in a while and have it just feel like you had sipped on a glass of wine. That was nice. Yeah, Secret Nature was great. But I don't know if they're, I think they're out there. I don't know what they're doing, though. Haven't spoken in a while. Hopefully they come back one day. That'd be nice. I don't know if they went out of business, to be honest. I was friends with the guy, Tyler, who started it all. And I know he was doing a whole bunch of other side businesses, and I think he was trying to get into the psilocybin business. I still want to do a psychedelics night. I not only want to do psilocybin, but I also want somebody to come on to talk with authority on ketamine. Hooker night? Well, Paul, you missed hookah night on February 22nd when I did Zadal's in New York with Anthony and Mike. Don't worry. I'm more inclined to pack a hookah when I have people to hang out with. So, I mean, I got a hookah here. I got a hookah over here, smaller one. So I guess I can one night I can do that in Studio B. Man, that would get misty in there. That would get misty. But yeah, okay, so I got some good notes. Good stuff. Remember, at the center of our bulletin that we published on March 3rd, it is all St. Patrick's Day themed. So please, you can read the most recent, Quite Frankly, bulletin. You can click through on Instagram. You can also go to quitefrankly.tv and hit articles, and there is the whole archive of the bulletins. Read that. There's a lot of good stuff in there. There's great history. We did the history, a great piece from Jeremy Ryan Slate about the Ides of March. That was relevant over the weekend. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Pete, please go patronize our wonderful sponsors. Keto Brainz, use promo code Frankly for 20% off. And if you're a monthly sponsor, you know that you have a special recurring code. And I'll see you at 7 o'clock. And for you guys who are part of book club, I'll see you at 9 as well. So see you later. Yeah, Linda smoked from the hookah. Good for you, Linda. That was 2 Christmases ago. Crazy how time flies. All right. Enjoy the day. See you all soon.